Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel Pretty in Paper by B, where we are all about sharing the joy of pretty papers. Now today we're going to get started with some Halloween crafting, including a step-by-step tutorial for a ghost party banner, just like this one. So this super cute iris one design is really simple, and by following today's video you can create your own. All the supplies are in the box down below, so gather them together, get comfy, and let's get crafting.
As you can see, I've got all my supplies out ready in front of me, and I've printed off the ghost pattern PDF and cut into the separate pieces ready for today. Now the first piece that you're going to need is the card template, and we're going to cut out this ghost silhouette, just following the solid black line with a pair of scissors. Once you've got your ghost silhouette ready, grab the smallest of your banner flag shapes, and this is what we're going to use to cut out our ghost aperture. So I'm going to position my ghost shape somewhere in the middle, just so I've got a nice even border around the edge, and draw around the outline of the ghost shape to give myself a faint pencil mark. So I've got something to follow when cutting out my ghost aperture. Once you've finished drawing round your ghost shape, you can grab your craft knife and your cutting mat, and you can use them to cut out your ghost shape following that pencil line that we've just drawn. So place your cutting mat underneath your piece of card, just move my tools out the way, and then with your craft knife follow the pencil line to cut out your ghost. And this will be where we do all our iris folding today. Just straighten up my blade there. Okay, time for some cutting. Once you've finished cutting out your ghost shape, you can remove the ghost from the centre of the card. And there you have it, your ghost aperture. Okay, so let's just move the craft knife and the cutting mat to one side because you're not going to need these anymore. Let's just put them out of the way. And then we can think about the iris folding ghost that's going to go in the centre. So you're going to need the ghost pattern that I've included in the PDF. Grab a couple of pieces of blue tack, place them on the reverse side of your ghost pattern, like so, and then secure your pattern to the table, making sure that it's not going to move throughout the iris folding process. Just push down on those pieces of blue tack. Then you're going to do the same thing with your ghost aperture. So place a couple of pieces of blue tack on the front of your banner flag, and then line up the ghost shape over the top of the pattern so you can see all the numbers and lines through the middle. Perfect. Okay, now time to think about the pretty papers. Now I've got 3 different papers out at the top of my screen ready for today's folding, and I'm going to cut them into strips of about 2 centimetres wide, 2 or 3 per paper. Once you've got your paper strips ready, grab your pattern guide from the PDF download, and this will tell you where to place each of your paper strips. Okay, fold over an edge of your paper strip about 5 to 7 millimetres. Then cut a section large enough to cover number 1 on the iris folding pattern. Making sure your folded edge faces towards the centre, you might need to trim this paper strip down slightly, just to make sure no of the paper edges overlap the banner. Then use a couple of pieces of sticky tape to secure in place. Again, making sure your sticky tape doesn't overlap the edge either, or fall into the ghost silhouette. You don't really want to be seeing this on the good side of your card. Now you're going to repeat that process, moving around your ghost shape, alternating between your papers and following your pattern guide. Once you've placed the final strip of your pretty papers and secured it in place with the sticky tape, you can cover the centre of your folding, also known as the iris. So grab a piece of glitter card, place face down over the centre of the hole and secure in place again with the sticky tape. Okay, now time to look at all your hard work. How cute is the spiral effect on this ghost? Okay, so now let's cover the back of all the messy folds. Using some foam sticky pads, place these around the edge of your flag, starting with the corners, and then space them out about 3 or 4 centimetres apart from each other. Now I've used some thicker papers today, so I'm going to need to double up my foam pads. So I'm going to place 2 layers of foam pads around the edge, peel the backs off and mount to my second flag base. Now that I've covered the back of my messy folds, I'm going to turn over my flag shape again. Do the same process, some foam sticky pads in the corners, around the edge about 3 or 4 centimetres apart, and then mount to my final flag shape. Now time to add some of the finishing touches. So I've cut out a couple of eyes and a mouth for my ghost using the template in the PDF. And I'm just going to use my tweezers and a little bit of PVA glue to stick them on, just to give my ghost a little bit of character. Now that my ghost has a little bit of character, I've also cut out the word boo, just to add a little bit of an extra something to my banner. So I did this using my Silhouette Cameo 4, and I'll put the font that I've used in the description in case you guys want to do the same thing. So I'm just going to stick my black letters and exclamation mark to my white background, and then I'm going to use foam pads to mount my text to the banner. And I think we're about done here. There you have it, a ghost iris folding banner flag, perfect for your Halloween party decor. So I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave your comments below.